are usually working with overseas colleagues. However, most of them are not native English, so it hasn't been hard to communicate with them so far. But living in Australia is different. All of native English can speak so fast, even with Australian accents, and sometimes they can't understand what I'm saying. I felt that's because of my accent and intonation. I'm surprised you are eating sweets again. I thought you decided to cut back on sugar to lose some weight. I couldn't resist. I had a craving for chocolate cakes that I just couldn't shake. I decided to let myself eat whatever I'm craving in moderation. You only live once, you know. I think it's common to have a sugar urge if you are on a diet. Did you drink enough water today? If you didn't, have a cup of water and that cuts the craving. Oh, I doubt that I drank enough water and it didn't cut the cravings. Well, I have to admit it looks delicious. How many calories are in that piece of cake? Right now, I don't even care. Want to try some? Thanks, but I think I'd better pass. I'm avoiding sweets. You? I don't believe it. You never used to turn down chocolate cakes. I know, I used to have such a strong sweet tooth, but I'm watching my weight now. Come on, it's really good. No, I'm going to stick to my plan. Don't tempt me with that cake. How can you resist and not give in to temptation? I always consider the consequences. This is how avoiding temptation. Thanks, but I think I'd better pass.
But I think I'd better pass. I think I'd better pass. I'd better. I'd는 I에 대한 마지막 소입니다. 그렇기 때문에 따로 낼 필요가 없죠. 합쳐서 stop 사운드까지만 I'd better pass.
I'm avoiding sweets.
I'm avoiding sweets. 리듬감 I'm avoiding sweets. I'만 기능어 강세 줄 필요 없죠?
You? I don't believe it. You never used to turn down chocolate cakes.
You never 강조하세요. 이름절 강세 더 주셔야 돼요. 그래야 억양이 생깁니다. You never used to turn down. 얘는 내용어니까요. You never used to turn down chocolate cake.
I know. I used to have such a strong sweet tooth, but I'm watching my weight now.
I know. I used to have such a strong sweet tooth. I know. I used to have such a strong 거꾸로 쓰입니다. Strong 열어주고요. I used to have such a strong sweet tooth. But I'm watching my weight now. 리듬감.
Come on, it's really good.
Come on, it's really good. 할 때 really. 앞에 텐스 발음 E 주고요. Good 할 때 학생 G 발음 유성음 더 올려주세요. It's really good 하고 말발굽 소리.
No, I'm going
No 하면 너무 아쉬워요 학생. No. 이중몸. No.
to stick to my plan.
I'm going to stick to my plan. 골뱅이 발음 열어주고요. I'm going to stick to my plan. 리듬감. I'm going to stick to my plan. 해도 되겠죠? I'm going to는 기능어 부분이니까.
How can you resist and
resist. 왜 여기서 음절이 드러났어요? How can you resist? 하고 가볍게. How can you resist?
give in to temptation?
And not give in to temptation. give in은 항복하다, 져주다, 순응하다 약간 이런 뜻이거든요. 그래서 not give in 얘는 구동사이기 때문에 in에 대한 강세가 들어갑니다. Not give in to temptation.
I always consider the consequences.
학생 여기 아쉬워요. 왜냐면 consider 이음절에 강세가 안 들어가니까 consider에 대한 내용과의 전달이 좀 부족합니다. I always consider 이렇게 가야 돼요. I always consider the consequences. 자, 조금 더 자연스럽게 I always consider the consequences. I always consider the consequences. 항상 뭐가 제일 중요합니까? 강세 음절이 제일 중요합니다. 그래야 디테일한 발음의 정확성이 떨어져도 전달하는 데는 문제가 없어요. I always consider the 이거 아니고요. I always consider the consequences.
This is how avoiding temptation.
그쵸. 이렇게 가시는 겁니다. 나머지 너무 잘하셨고요. 마찰음 이런 것들 너무 신경 쓰이거나 하는 부분은 없었어요. 모음의 정확성 그리고 단어의 강세 음절 정확하게 조금 더 지키시려고 평상시에 많이 연습하시면은 훨씬 더 앞으로 좋아지실 거예요. 이렇게 대화문 위주로 많이 연습해 보시기를 바랍니다. 마지막 피드백 여기까지 드릴게요. 감사합니다.